Stink, you want to get up here? Come on. Come on, buddy. Come here. Ooh. Wait a minute. Let me get your blanket all set up. Okay, wait a minute, buddy. Hold your horses. I'm trying to make it comfortable for you. Go ahead and sit. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Let's sit and talk to the peoples. Hey, you guys. Happy Friday. You comfortable, buddy? Happy Friday, you guys. Welcome into the life. For once in my life, I had off on a Friday from Sephora, so I'm big chilling today. Hey, Craig. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Well, let's get some wine. Let's get some drinks. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, you guys. Y'all, I'm so excited because today I went to go look at BMWs. Thank you, Craig. Yes, you guys, today I went to go look at BMWs. Y'all got to give me a thumbs up because it was a good experience. It was a good experience. I was a little afraid to look at cars because I don't know nothing about cars. I told y'all before, I don't know absolutely nothing when it comes to a car, but my mom has been helping me learn or whatever because I didn't got before when it came to a car, okay? Hey, hey Connor, hey Cuban. Oh, what's up, Cuban? Long time no see. But yeah, I didn't got before when it came to a car, you guys. So I was proud of myself for going to look at BMWs and everything. And of course, I'm pretty much sold on the BMW X5. That's if I'm blessed enough to get the BMW X5, that's just what's about to happen. Yes, nice to see you too. Happy Friday, you guys. Hopefully today is y'all don't gotta go to work tomorrow. Hopefully y'all can actually enjoy the weekend. What, Cuban? You got a BMW X5? See, I'm hating. But it's a lot of people were saying the cars are good, the cars hold its value and everything, but they were saying that the maintenance is expensive. So we'll see. See, everybody says that they love it. I have not heard one person say that they do not like their BMW. So, hey, Bilal, parts and maintenance is high. But how high you talking? Give me a ballpark range on how much a oil change costs. Because if an oil change costs $150 or $100, then I need to go look at something else, okay? You are you, how the power in the tongue. Yes, I'm definitely speaking it into existence. That's why I went to go look at one today because I was supposed to go to Toyota, but we had to pass BMW anyway. And I was like, well, why not? Let's go to BMW because we had to pass BMW to get to Toyotas. And when I tell you, as far as all the cars that I see in Florida, all I see is for one, all I see is the BMW X5. I see BMWs. If I do see a BMW, it's the X5. And then I do see Mercedes. I see Lexus. And then I see the Hyundai Tucsons too. So not saying I want a BMW because everybody else got one. I don't know nothing about cars. So I wouldn't have been able to tell. I swear I want to sell my. You want to sell yours? Why? You just said it was a good car. And you got to tell me how much the oil change is. Oh, Lord. See, I was hoping that you ain't say that much. I'd trade any car to take you on a date and we'll get a horse with a carriage if needs to. Oh, I appreciate that. Most BMW oil change start around 100 and up. See, that's exactly why it's my dream car. Dream. Like, that's when I'm like, my bag is long type of car. But other than that, like, I might have to look at the little Toyotas. I might have to go look at the Hondas. I'm gonna look at everything or whatever, but I feel like in order for me to manifest it into my life, and I already told myself, like, I want to be beyond good when I have a BMW. Like, I'm not about to be penny pinching and I got a BMW. That don't even that don't make no sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta be beyond good to Wait, why YouTube talking about some my live might be restricted? I ain't said nothing. It says your channel might be temporarily. Oh, this some quack. All right, what y'all saying? My bad, cause that person just threw me off. Hey, hey, my God is so sweet. Hey, Damaji. Hey. Toyotas are some good cars and they last a long time. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was thinking that Toyotas, because like my cousin got in an accident and she had a Toyota Camry and that car was like a strong car. You know what I mean? Hi. Yeah, that oh my Lord. Now I gotta filter out the crazies, y'all. Give me a second. Don't buy American cars, they break. Oops, I think I deleted the wrong person, y'all. Oops. My bad. But somebody, before I made a mistake and deleted the wrong person, they said don't buy American cars. That's what I heard. I heard American cars, like, they fold up like a pretzel. Like, I've had a Ford before. I've had Nissan was pretty good. I don't think Nissan is American. I don't know yet. But Nissan was pretty good. Yeah, my cousin had a Toyota Camry and she got in a car accident, and if anything, the car hit her, but her car did damage to the other car, but she still went and traded it in and got a brand new SUV. But her car was so strong, like, and she had her babies in the car or whatever, and they didn't get hurt none whatsoever. 225. What's 225 Cuban? Because I'm not paying. I don't want to pay 225 for no oil change. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. Hi, I'm new and will subscribe. Thank you so much, Isabella. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content. Oil change and tire rotation. See, that's why I'm saying my bag gotta be long. I can't have no skimpy bag with a BMW. Like, I want to make sure that I'm set good. But I was also interested in the Hyundai Tucson's because when I actually test drove one, like, it had everything I wanted. It had all the bells and whistles. It had a moonroof. It had the like, say if you're driving on cruise control or whatever, it will slow down. It will like come to a red light and stop. And even if you're not driving on cruise control, like, even if I have physical control of the Tucson, like, it will, like, say if I wasn't paying attention and I didn't stop the car, like, the car would still stop if it was coming on top of a car. And it was only 28,000 or whatever, and it was pre-owned. It had maybe, like, I would say under 1,200 miles because people been test driving it and stuff, but I wasn't ready to get the car then or whatever. So I got this girl, she's helping me like wipe everything clean from my credit. Like, I'm really trying to just save up for a down payment and get my credit good and all that type of stuff, because I don't want no issues. And then on top of that, like, I want my interest rate to be low. Like, I don't want to have any issues. No, keep the long and stay calm and don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah, I'm not keeping up with the Joneses, but I did fall in love with the BMW X5 because it just I don't know. I've never had an SUV before. I've only drove like cars or whatever, but of course my dream car is the BMW. And that's when I get monetized on YouTube and stuff, God willing. And then like if it don't happen as soon as I want it to happen, because the cars ain't going nowhere. Okay, like I can get a BMW whenever, but next year in the springtime I do plan to get a new car, and if it's not the BMW, then it's going to be something else. You know what I mean? But at least like I have my dream car and it's on my what you call it? My mood board or whatever. It's just the maintenance though. See, that's the thing, the maintenance. That's why I said I gotta be deep in the bag. You can text drive. Oh, test drive yours. I mean, I'm sure I can test drive. It's so many car places over here. Like, I'm literally right down the road from Nissan, BMW, Toyota. Who else? Now, I ain't never seen nobody get a Subaru. I'm across the street from a Subaru. I ain't. Subaru sound like it's cheap. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Granted, all cars, our cars are expensive, but Subaru just sound like if somebody was to like crash into me, like it'll just fold up. So it's so many car places around here. Like once I'm ready, I'ma be test driving a whole lot more or whatever. But right now, I'm just trying to get the feel of what I actually want in the car, how much the prices is looking, and all that type of stuff. So I was just in Jacksonville, Florida. Oh, okay, Craig. Well, how was it? How was Jacksonville? Yeah, and I don't like, I'm not in no rush to jump in a car, y'all, because I really want to get what I want. Like I said, the last time I really spent money on a car was my Nissan Altima. I paid $1,200 and I had to pray every time I got in and out of that car. So I'm trying to just get what I need to get, but I want to be safe. Like that is like my main concern. Like I don't want to have to be doing one of these every time I get in the car. So I'm taking my time. I'm letting God take the wheel on this one. Lovely. I plan on coming back to settle down. Really? In Jacksonville? I went to Jacksonville and it was boring. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't there long enough or whatever, but it was so boring when I went to Jacksonville. And it was definitely country bumpkin. Somebody said the Infinity 6025 is a car and low maintenance too. That's what my cousin told me. I need to, you know what? I need to look at the Infinities and see what they talking about too, because the maintenance on the BMW, every last person has said that the maintenance is high as hell. So we'll see. So Infinity, I'll go take a look at Infinity when the time is right. Where are you from? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, but I live here in Tampa, Florida. Yeah. But anyway, you guys, what are your plans today, or what is your plans for this weekend? I know in the title of my thing I had put like, should you be a content creator or whatever. My name is. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I put in there like, should you be a content creator? Because I know a lot of people be asking questions about it. So I didn't know if you guys had any questions that you wanted to know about like content creation or being a content creator or whatever, like a TikToker. Is there anybody on here that's monetized on anything? Or y'all just like consume content? You have pretty skin complexion. Oh, thank you, Craig. I try to wear my sunscreen every single day. What is your favorite memory in your life so far? One that makes you smile a lot whenever you think about it. That's a very great question, Alexandra. And That's a very great question because I have a lot of fun memories, especially ones that I'm proud of. Like one that makes me happy is when I graduated from college or whatever, and then another favorite memory is when I moved to Florida for the first time in 2016. Like that's one of my favorite memories. Another one that makes me smile a lot is when I went to Sephora in Atlanta, when I met my favorite influencer. Like I have a lot of great memories that makes me smile, and I'm always creating more, so they get better and better and better. How about y'all? What is y'all favorite memories that make you smile? Yeah, I would say the top one was when I met my favorite influencer or whatever. Like that was literally a dream come true because I didn't know how, I didn't know how I was going to meet my favorite influencer. I didn't know when, I didn't know anything. I just knew that I was going to meet her. Can we see you smile? Say no, that I like to smile naturally. Like when I try too hard, it's ugly. Why you acting like you never met him before? Who met who before? Hey Walter, welcome back you guys. Happy Friday. Oh y'all, and I don't know if y'all was on here when I did my teeth gems. Why they fell off? I was like, dang. it ain't even last it ain't even last 3 days. It fell off the next day, y'all. As soon as I brushed my teeth, it fell right on in the sink. I was like, dang, I wonder what I did wrong. So I'm gonna have to redo them. I was just randomly scrolling through YouTube shorts. However, I stopped here after seeing your pretty face. Oh, thank you so much, Heartthrob. I appreciate it. Hey, love. So you smile? Yes, I'm always smiling, y'all. I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. I love to laugh. I appreciate you guys. Who is Donovan Benton? Thank you, Freddie Cook. But what was I saying? Cause y'all be throwing me off real quick. Cause you know I be talking so much that I be forgetting what I'm talking about. But yeah. But let me know what you guys are doing on this wonderful Friday. Like I don't be doing nothing. And I'm surprised that I was even off today. Usually I work 7 days a week, and the fact that my job gave me off, don't call me, don't come looking for me, because you know jobs, when they be trying to give you off, somebody call out, next thing you know they want to be calling your phone. No, don't call my phone. You shouldn't have gave me off. Hey Curtis, I love your nails. Oh, thank you. I just got them done like last week. Just left the gym, about to. Oh, okay, Andrew, enjoy. I used to smoke, but I don't smoke anymore. Because for one, smoking costs money, and I'm not getting nothing out of it besides a high that's going to last for an hour. No, I'd rather spend that on something that's going to make me more money. But I don't judge, because like I said, I used to, if anything, I just recently, this past year or whatever, and that was only because I was paying my way through school. I paid my way through esthetician school. That was 8,600. I kept having issues with the car that I had, so I was always kicking out money for that every other month. So it was to the point where it's like, and then on top of that, like I live 30 minutes outside of Tampa. The plug was in Tampa. So I was spending like I would say 45 minutes one way just to go to the plug, then 45 minutes. And this is on like like Fridays, because Fridays, like today, would be the day that I would go and meet up with the plug. And then, traffic in Florida be bad. So it was like when I was going to meet up with him, it would take me like 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. Then you got to stop off at the store and it was just too much. I used to drink a lot too. Like, I don't even be, I was kicking out more money than I was getting back. You know what I mean? I'm sitting up here putting money in everybody else's pockets. No, that's not happening no more. So I mean, I just naturally stopped or whatever. I just got out of a relationship and I stopped smoking here for 2 years. Last week we broke up, so now, and see, that's how it was. Like I started smoking when I was in college. Like I was smoking. I've never smoked a cigarette before, but I smoked a black and mild. I was heavy on the black and mild, wine wood tip. And then, of course, everybody in college was smoking weed and all that type of stuff. So that's when I was doing. So that's kind of where I established that habit. But like I said, maybe I would say April of this year was when I had my last like smoke, and I was with family, because people in my family like they smoke. So the last time I smoked was April with them, and I really don't care. Like I enjoyed smoking. Like right now, like would be like the vibe to like have a little drinky drink and a little smoky smoke. But it's like it was just too much as far as gotta chase the man down, and then he like, okay, well, don't come close to the house because my baby mama going trip and all this other type of stuff. And then it's like you gotta chase him down, and then da 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 da. And it's just too much for me. And when it become too much, like it's just quick to leave my life. But I get it, Andrew. Like I said, there's no judgment here. He said, oh no, not that drill only. Sorry, y'all. I gotta catch up with the messages. Oh my god. Matthew, I think you got the wrong person because I don't know who you talking about. And I know you got the wrong person because I just sat up here and said I ain't had no car. So I don't be at no gas station talking to anybody. I know that's right. My favorite food is seafood. Like I love crab cakes, lump crab. It has to be lump Maryland crab cakes. I like crab legs. I like blue crabs. I like seafood, crab imperial, seafood, and I like soul food. Curtis from Louisiana. Hey, Curtis from Louisiana. No, I am not married, but I pray to be married one day in the future, Sam. Like that's my goal is to be married. Hey, oh, Craig said team no drugs. Yeah, I was about to say it's like after a while it was just it get old and it's like the same old or whatever. It was you. No, I don't want no Honda Civic. That's how I know it's not me. I've been talking about BMW and stuff. I don't know who you talking about. You don't have the right person at all. And oh yeah, so I do. Some people do believe that. Some people, Andrew, do believe that weed is a drug. I personally don't think so because I voted for Florida to legalize recreational marijuana. I did vote yes for that because I feel like I would rather people go to a dispensary instead of going to Man 45 minutes away like I was doing. Cause it's like at least you getting it somewhere safe or whatever. Cause people going to get it regardless. You know what I mean? Like people going to get it regardless. So it's like I would rather somebody go to the dispensary where it's clean instead of going to Man. No, for real. Cause I was going to. I was going to Man. I was going to D. You know D. It's a D always. That's a plug. Man. That's always a plug. You know what I mean? Like I was going to Man. I was going to D. Like. No, for real, Andrew. Like. Seriously. And then I was going to a what was his name? I think his name was like Debo or something like that. I don't remember these fools' name, but you know it's always a man. You know it's always a D. I do know a man. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody know a man, and everybody know a D. I done met, like, when I moved to Florida, I lied to you not, I had met like 5 different Ds. 5 different Ds. I mean, granted, it's easy for me to remember it, but the fact that each and every one of y'all name is D, like, granted, it stands for something, of course, but it's like y'all couldn't make it a little bit more original. Like, all your names is D's, and all of them so we. Yes, there's always somebody ghetto. And then they always talking about some, well, park around the corner because my baby mama don't, my baby mama this and my baby mama that. Okay, but if I'm coming to pick up, like, I don't care about you and your baby mama. And I had to make that known. Like, I don't care about you and your baby mama. So then I had to deal with the plugs and their wretched ass baby mamas. Got time for that. Exactly. I'm not there for this. One girl talking about something, well, this my man. I don't give a damn. I'm not here for your man. I'm here for one thing, and it don't got, it ain't regarding your man. Like, I'm here to give him some money. Yes, it was just too much. Let me see what y'all saying. Do some interracial dating. I mean, I told myself I do want to date outside of my race, but I feel like I wouldn't. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I was about to say I don't think I could marry someone that's outside of my race. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, but as far as being relatable to somebody, I feel like I can't really relate to somebody outside of my race. Now, granted, like I said, I'm not saying that it won't never happen, but if I date somebody that's outside of my race, like, they gotta be relatable. Okay, like, I was born and raised with a single mother. Okay, like, I used to get my ass whooped with a belt. Like, if I date old Scotty Johnny or whatever, he may not understand. Like, if we have children together and our children acting out, rolling on the floor and stuff like that, I don't play that. Little Scotty may not whoop his child, but my child getting the ass whooping. So that's what I mean by, like, I don't know if I could date somebody outside my race because our upbringings is gonna be different. Tell her to tell him, send her ass out there. Okay, Andrew, shoot, put her to work. Talking about some, well, what's she doing pulling up here? Getting this money. He getting this money for you and your 6 bald-headed kids. What about Ray? I'm here. What about you, Ray? What you look like? Let me see what you look like, Ray. That's probably not you. I can't even see you. Hey, Valeria. Come to Houston, Texas, boo. You different out here. Houston, I want to come to Houston. I heard it's lit out in Houston. I wouldn't mind coming to Houston. Actually, one of my coworkers that I work with from my work from home, he lives in Houston. He's like a well-known photographer in Houston. So I definitely plan to go to Houston because me and him supposed to be doing a photo shoot whenever I get out there. You talking about Scott and Johnny? Yeah, I'm talking about little Scotty and Johnny. Like, because, like, if our upbringings are different, I want somebody that's gonna understand my upbringing or whatever. Like, I'm gonna wear a bonnet on my head at night. I'm gonna be changing out my wigs and stuff from time to time. Like, I don't want to, if I date outside of my race, I don't want to be judged for being me, you know what I mean? And I feel as though, like, and this is just me assuming, you guys, like, I've dated outside of my race maybe once, but I don't date anybody who have kids. So when I found out he had a kid, like, I told him I don't date people with kids. But yeah, but other than that, like, girl, take that wig off and just be no, for real. I'm going to take it off, okay? Like, and then I'm gonna go see my hairstylist Tiana, and then I'm gonna come back a whole nother different person. I need somebody that's gonna understand that. I need somebody that's gonna understand I wear bonnets at night. I need somebody to understand that I'm gonna fry up some chicken, okay? Like, I need somebody to understand if I'm with my girlfriends, we might be laughing, kikiing, and being real loud and stuff like that. I don't want to be judged for that. So if somebody outside of my race can handle all of that and is down with all of that, then sure. Hey, welcome in. Peace and blessing. Oh, hey, Holy Mindset. Welcome. Happy Friday, you guys. Welcome and happy Friday. Thank you, Joshua. She can wear whatever. Yeah. Oh, of course, I'm wearing whatever I want. I'm mixed, no kids, and never dated another race than beautiful black women. But see, I feel like with you being mixed, Andrew, you can. Oh, you're Mexican and white, so you under 6 feet. See, that's another thing. See, granted, I have a type. I shouldn't probably be in my type, but I'm not dating nobody that's under 6 feet. I'm sorry. I'm not dating nobody who have kids. I know it's mean, but us women, we like people that's gonna be tall. I like all races because I'm American. I can't be racist. Right? I mean, I'm not saying I don't. Oh, perfect, Andrew. Then see, you good. You get the green light. But no, we not talking about we racist. It's just when it comes to dating, everybody have preferences. Like it's some black men who don't date black women. It's some black men who love white women. I don't judge. People like what they like or whatever. It's some. I was watching. Have y'all watched this show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon? Matter of fact, I need to watch the new episode. It's a show on Pop the Balloon. Like, granted, these people be honest. I love how the men and the women be honest. Like some men, they'll pop their own balloon and they'll be like, no. They be like, she'll be like, well, why did you pop on her? And he be like, cause she a little bit more overweight than what I like, or whatever. Granted, it's like it sting a little bit, but you have to be honest because you got to think about it. Like when you're, at least with me, I can only speak for myself, but a lot of women want to get married. Some men want to be married, but when you're dating and you're looking for someone to marry, that's going to be the person. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's going to be the person that you are going to be living with for the rest of your life. Whoops. That's going to be the person that you're living with and stuff for the rest of your life. So if I have to live with this person for the rest of my life, for one, I don't want nobody that's overweight. I'm sorry. Like a lot of them be like, well, we can go to the gym together. I don't want to go. I want somebody that's already been going to the gym. You know what I mean? Like, I want somebody to meet me where I'm at. I don't want a cigarette smoker or whatever. I don't want to date somebody that's overweight. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. And then some women, they'll be on the show and they okay, sorry y'all, I'm looking around because it's like bugs and flies flying everywhere. But people have their preference because it's like I said, you got to think about you waking up to this person every single day, and what gets you through the door first is attraction. So if I'm not initially attracted to you, I don't care where you work. I don't care what you do. And granted, you can grow into attraction with someone. I've dated a Haitian man. I was not initially attracted to him or whatever. If I seen him walking down the street, I would never look twice at him. But when we became friends, we did have a lot of, like, our mindset was very similar. So that did make me, like him. But as soon as he messed up, I was gone because it's like, as soon as I wasn't attracted to him enough to want to fight for it. You know what I mean? Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. Sorry, I'm using. No, I'm not. We C-Wag, we not talking about like race. We're talking about like dating preferences or whatever. Like I don't mind being like I don't see color, but what I just want is somebody that's relatable or whatever. Like I said, to as far as the mindset, as far as like spiritual beliefs, as far as like raising kids, as far as financial or whatever. I don't care about race or whatever, but I don't want to have to feel like if say if I was dating a white guy and like for example, say if we go to like a uppity restaurant, he might order like a salad and tuna tartare. I'm not ordering no salad and tuna tartare for my meal. I want to get the buffalo wings. I want to get a steak. I want to get a salad for the appetizer. I want to get this. Like, I don't want to have to feel like, I don't want to have to feel like I have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, change myself or not feel open or comfortable or whatever. So I don't mind dating outside my race, but as soon as I start to feel uncomfortable, I'm not going to want to do it. Like I want to be able to order whatever I want and you not judge me because I'm not eating a salad or whatever, or your mother be, or his mother, if she's like, if they're like Caucasian or whatever, if I'm not a size 0, like, and I got curves and stuff like that, like I just don't want to be judged. Like I want to be me. Hold on, what y'all talking about? This world became too soft. Yes, I just said it. I believe that too, Andrew, but also it's like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if somebody's date like on Pop the Balloon, y'all gotta look, y'all really gotta watch that show. I'm telling you, y'all really have to watch Pop the Balloon or whatever. Y'all saying eat it up, get what you want. C-Weg said tartar sound good. I don't even know what that is. It just, they said, boo, get what you want. Okay, I'm going to get what I want, because even when I take myself out on solo dates and stuff, I'm getting what I want. I want 10 oysters. I want buffalo wings on the side. I want 2 lemon drops. Like, I'm going to pay for that myself. So if I go out on a date or whatever, I want to eat like how I want to eat. And I don't want to be judged. This is my thing with marriage. I can't see myself getting married unless we are together for at least 5 years. I'm not waiting 5 years because I believe people change every 5 years. People do change every 5 years, but I'm not waiting for, like, I should be able to know what type of person you are. And yes, people do change every 5 years. I'm not taking that. I'm not, no, it's not a booger, it's a nose ring. I'm not taking that from you, especially now, Andrew. Like, the world is scary now, but I'm not, as a woman, I can't wait 5 years. Like, I just got to do some strong vetting, and I should be able to vet out if you are for me or not in less than 5 years. Cause 5 years, cause it's like you taking 5 years. 5 years, I'm gonna be 5 years, I'm gonna be 38. That means I'm not gonna be having kids until I'm well in my 40s. Because with me, I at least want to date for maybe like 1 or 2 years, be engaged for 3 or whatever, and then I still want to enjoy my husband. Like I still want to travel all over the world and stuff like that. So I don't think I can wait 5 years just to be engaged, to be married. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's go. I'm ready now. See, now I don't want the I'm ready now people either. Cause the I'm ready now people be them, the people that be getting you in a toxic relationship and want to rush, and then got things falling out the closet and all this other type of stuff. And like I said, on top of that, like, God is gonna bring me my person. Like, I'm not worried about that. Like, it's gonna happen at the right time. It's not gonna be on YouTube, so y'all can get that out your heads. It's gonna happen in person, and it's gonna be at the right time. It's gonna be on divine timing, and I believe that to be true. Hey from Mexico. Hey Frederick. Oh, you okay, King? You can only like a person as much as their qualities and their characteristics, because even when I was like dating and stuff like that, a lot of people character is flawed. No, nine is what. That's 5 years. No, I'm saying like I don't want to wait 5 years to be engaged. Like that means we have to date for 5 years, and on the fifth year I'm getting engaged. Now, I don't want that. I want to already be married like within 5 years of knowing that person. Yeah, I'm only waiting. I would say 3 years tops, and after 3 years, like I'm out. There's a reason you're still single at this point. I'm still single at this point because God feel as though I'm not ready to be married. It's nothing wrong or whatever. It's just I haven't met my person yet. It's nothing bad. Like a lot of people think just because a person is single that it's a bad thing. Like single isn't a curse. Like this should be your time that you're getting right with God. This should be your time that you're like with me. I'm having a girl help me fix my taxes. Like I'm trying to invest in my investments, like starting my business or whatever. Like God has me single for a reason. Like I'm not single because I'm a bad person. I'm single because this is where God has me. Can someone tell her that this conversation cannot be planned? What you talking about? Hola. I'll give you 3 month trial period. If it works, we get married and pump out babies. No, that 3 months is way too quick. You can't. No. Like my last relationship only lasted 30 days, and we both was like, all right, we ain't. And it don't have to necessarily be something wrong. We like it's just the way we think. We wasn't compatible. Like I said, when you're dating someone or whatever, this is the most important decision you can ever make in your life, because this is the person that you're going to be with until you die. I don't plan to get a divorce, so I have to vet. I have to see if we think alike spiritually. I have to see if we align with our characteristics. Like it just can't be some fly by night type of person and we getting married because we look good together. Like it goes way deeper than that. Frederick said that is a good answer. Empress, yeah, like a lot of people think, oh, just because I'm single, something is wrong. No, I'm single because God wants me to focus on other aspects of my life, and I should be focusing on building up my credit. I should be focusing on like having a what I was doing today I called the credit bureaus or whatever, and then today I called the bank just to kind of get information about a Roth IRA or whatever. Like I'm trying to set my own life up for success, and of course the person that I meet that God has for me, he's going to have his life set up for success because God has us in our single season. So I'm not gonna waste my single season talking about some, oh, woe is me, I don't have nobody to lay up with at night and all this other type of stuff. No, like this is the time for me to be working on myself. Right, credit is key. The right person is the one with all the qualities you might like, qualities and characteristics. It has to be spiritual, it has to be qualities, it has to be characteristics, it has to be how are you with your mother, how are you with your sisters. Like it has to be a lot of things. I don't want nobody who has kids or whatever. Like how do you take care of yourself? Like it has to be a lot of different things. How are you with your money? Yep, the overall vibe have to match. Like you have to be my friend. You know what I mean? Like if we can't just kick it and be friends, like you have to be friends with your partner. Like I want to be able to laugh and kiki with my partner. Shout out to the not it, go to Japan and fix you up. Who is Donovan? I've been single for 5 years. I'm raising my kids on my own. I've learned so much about myself. I lost myself trying to find someone else. See, I've been through the same thing, Brandon. I feel so much better about myself. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, single isn't a curse. Like, especially when you was in a bad relationship. Like, sometimes you gotta look at yourself and be like, now why did I put up with that? or whatever. Like, it's like we all want to love someone and we all want to be loved, but not at the expense of sacrificing your own self-love. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm sitting up here happy with my puppy dog, I'm not going to have someone come into my life and I'm not happy. Me and Ruth has been kicking it. Like, I've been happy, like, in my single season. Yeah, of course, like, you know, you want to meet that person, but it's just not time. But also, I'm not gonna, if I'm happy and I'm doing what makes me happy, I'm not gonna have someone come into my life and take away from that happiness. Like, you have to add to my happiness. So I'm glad, Brandon, that you did a lot of soul searching. Oh Lord. I won't get married to get a divorce. Exactly. Once I'm married, we marry. I don't cheat and don't want her to cheat. Is it, see? And see, that's where it comes to when you're dating, you have to ask all those hard questions that you can't be asking surface questions when you're dating. You have to ask hard questions. It ain't no what's your favorite color. If somebody asks me what my favorite color is, I'm walking up and I'm leaving the table. Like, come on, like, how old are we? Like, come on. And then on top of that, you have to look at the person's the person's habit. Is they consistent? Because with me, I might ask you that question on our first date, and then on the eighth date, I'm gonna ask you the same questions in a different way to make sure it's the same answer that you responded on the first date. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just ask the person that question one time. Like, you gotta ask 50 million questions. I'm gonna be asking 50 million questions before I walk down that aisle with anybody. I make good money, but I also demand respect. I tolerate no disrespect from my better half. Exactly. And I feel like we should both have respect for each other. You know what I mean? Like, with me, I never, like, a lot of men that I dated, they feel like a woman should just give them respect. But if I'm being disrespected and I'm being talked to like a dog, like, why should I respect you? And that's how I know it's time to go. You know what I mean? Like, one guy that I dated, he told me, he was like, we was having a conversation about the status and all this other type of stuff, and he told me, he was like, oh, you need to be quiet because you talk too much. I was like, huh? How we having a conversation and I talk too much? Like, we having a talk. So skirt next. Cause how we having a conversation, you said I talk too much. I don't want my partner to tell me that I talk too much. Like, that's no. Sometimes that person might not have all the qualities you might have, but together you can accomplish un- unconquer. And that's true, Patrick, because you know, where I'm weak, he's gonna be strong, and hold on, wait, where he's weak, that's where I'm gonna be strong, and where I'm weak, he's gonna be strong. So I definitely believe that. We must have to be able to talk at night. That's a key factor. I want to know what's needed for you. Young, have a great day tomorrow. All right, Andrew, have a great night. Aaron, it takes time, right? And I'm willing to, like, especially with me being a woman, y'all, and I'm 33, I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. But honestly, like, with me, like, I want to have 5 kids, but if I don't get married or whatever, I'm not having kids or whatever. And then for 2, like, I'm not gonna rush to have kids with someone just because I feel like I'm running out of time, and then next thing you know, like, I end up with a wrong partner. So I'm willing. See, Aaron said it. Aaron said, let go and let God have his way. Exactly. And that's exactly what I'm gonna let him do. But when you are dating, you are sinning. Not necessarily, because you don't have to, you're only sinning if you rolling around in the bed with him. Like, dating is having a romantic friendship. So if me and you can kick it, we can laugh and kiki, but like, we're holding hands, we're getting to know each other or whatever, we're like having a romantic relationship, that's not sinning. Rude on their part. Exactly, Coda. Like, how you gonna tell me I talk too much and we having a conversation? But he didn't like what we was talking about, so that's why I was talking too much. No, I can never disrespect my woman, because then that means another person can, and that won't happen. Exactly. And with me, like, I wasn't even taught to disrespect anybody or whatever, let alone my man. Like, that's just not happening. But if I feel like I'm not being heard, or if I feel like I'm being disrespected, well, I'm sorry, but I'm giving you the same energy back, and you're not gonna like it. But the same way I'm talking to y'all, and we can agree to disagree. That's how I want to talk to my romantic partner. Is it me, y'all, or does it seem like people are just getting crazier and more evil? Yes, Angel, definitely. People are getting more crazy and more evil. And even like, it don't even come to romantic relationships. Like, you need to vet who your friends are. You know what I mean? Like, just because y'all have a good laugh and a couple of cocktails and stuff like that, that don't mean that's your friend. Like, even if it's like a platonic friend, the communication is key to a relationship. So it's like spanner to a boat. Exactly, communication is key. You telling me I talk too much, but that's the key to having a relationship. So if I talk too much, okay, well, guess what, I'm gonna shut up, and now we have nothing. And that's exactly what I did. I could never disrespect my girl all the time because I was pretty. Oh, I'm crying at Z. Somebody will come and fit you in your life, but do not force issues. Yeah, and I believe that to be true, Patrick. I believe that for all of us, as long as you're doing the work. Like I said, a lot of people are. I was watching the Kendra G show, y'all, and she has like a single show, and it's so many people on there looking for love, but they talking about they got 6 kids by 5 different baby fathers, but they looking for love, they a good woman, and all this and all that. It's some men on there who they can't even see themselves, like they're bus drivers, they live in the hood, they got 5 baby mamas. It's like people are not doing the work on themselves. How are you? Okay, even if you are a woman and you have 6 kids by 5 baby daddies, she ain't mentioned about starting her own business with her child support money. She ain't say, I got 6 kids by 5 different baby fathers, but I use that child support to start my own clothing line, or to start my own bundle line, or whatever. She ain't saying none of that. It's just a whole lot of people on there talking about some woe is me, and they haven't done the work, but they looking for love. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And then there's women on there talking about they want their man to have a 6 pack, but they don't even have a gym membership, or they don't even lift no weights at home. Like I said, with me, my man gotta already be in the gym. I go to the gym 4 to 5 times out of the week. He gotta be going at least that or more, or whatever. And there's women talking about, I want him to have a 6 pack, I want him to make millions and thousands of dollars. But what are you doing? You're on the welfare. You're on food stamp. A man who goes to the gym and he's making millions and millions of dollars, he's not gonna want a woman who don't even know where the nearest gym is. He's not gonna want a woman that's on food stamps. It's like, come on. A relationship on the beginning when you live together, but apart from that, going separate ways at end of date, and you won't know qualities. I've done the whole living with each other. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again, especially with me being a woman. Like, they just gonna drag their feet. And I know it's a lot of men on here, but I'm sorry, y'all don't think I don't know. Hey, hey, S1. I can't pronounce that, but hey. Brandon said, appreciate. Okay. Yes, it was y'all. Y'all gotta look up. I go on there just to laugh or whatever, but it's y'all gotta watch Pop the Balloon on YouTube. Y'all gotta do that homework. If y'all don't got nothing to do tonight, have y'all some wine or a drinky drink, watch Pop the Balloon, and then y'all gotta watch something for the Kendra G show. It be women on there missing the whole grill in the front, talking about something. They want a man that make 6 figures. A man that makes 6 figures want a woman that got 2 front teeth. You are a very pretty woman. What the most important His personality has to, yes, the personality gotta fit. And I feel like that's what was the issue with me and my ex. Like, we dated for 30 days, but his personality and my personality wasn't the same. Like, with me, sometimes y'all see, even y'all do my personality more than him. Sometimes I could be a little animated, and he would be like, why are you yelling? Why are you screaming? I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming, I'm just animated. Like, what? Like, usually some people would laugh, and then I remember one time he was, and I don't want to talk about him just because he might be on here, who knows, but like, it was just like, we just wasn't compatible or whatever. Like, I feel like he didn't understand me, and I sure as hell well didn't understand him. Greetings, queen, from the Kings of Heart. Hey, David. No man making millions is going to want a woman over 20, period. There's millions of 18-year-old women. For a woman that's older like you to expect a handsome and shaped millionaire, you have a... So I'm Tucci. For one, you came in at the wrong time of the conversation. So you typed all of that to say nothing. And then for two, some of my grown men in here, like Andrew, Patrick, Brandon, they're not gonna want an 18-year-old child. Someone who can't even think for themselves, someone who is still young-minded. They might, I can't speak to them, but my grown and sexy men, they gonna want a grown woman. So I don't know what part of the conversation you came on. And then for two, I was talking about a show, about the Kendra G show, about how those women want a multimillionaire and they're missing two front teeth. So I'm gonna need you to ask what the story is about before you talk about who God gonna bless me with. Hey, Noreen. Yes, I remember you. Hey, Aaron. Thank you. You can marry for wealth, beauty, social position, religion, and the best is to marry because the person is God fearing. Hey, BE. I mean, wealth would be the jackpot, but also characteristics and spirituality is very important. You can't say you won't live with someone else again. I respect your opinion, but do not base that on one thing. No, I'm telling you, I'm not living with someone else again. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying it just to say it. I'm telling you, I don't want to live with my partner until we're engaged. Like, that's my standard. I don't have to live with that person to date them. Nailed that. Tell the jerks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Noreen, like, they just come on here and literally be taking time out of their day to type something and just came into the middle of the conversation. Shalom, shalom, everyone. All praise to the Most High. Hey, Doretha. Hey, Rebecca. I remember, aren't you, you're the one who got married and you said you was pregnant, right? Thank you, Frederick. I appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate all the compliments that you guys give me. I appreciate it. But best believe I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be nasty and stuff, but like, some people just gotta be like, what are you talking about? Exactly. Yeah, everybody congratulate Rebecca. She got married. She said she got married yesterday, and I told her, like, congratulations, because of course that is the end goal, especially for a lot of women and for men or whatever. And we gotta send her many prayers and many positivity to her new union. Noreen, so we was talking about dating, and somebody was like, well, that's why you still single. And I was like, no, like, single isn't a curse. Like, I'm single because God has me in my single season. Like, he wants me to focus on myself. Like, he wants me to focus on my credit. He wants me to focus on my business. Like, he wants me to focus on my YouTube channel. Like, he has me in the single season because there's things that I should be doing right now. And if he brought up my partner, like if he brought my husband to me and we started dating, y'all would never see me on YouTube. So I believe like the credit would still be shot. Okay. So I feel as though like if God brought my husband to me, like the business will never get built. Okay. Like so it's not like it's a curse. It's just he wants me in my building season, and once everything get back good, then he's gonna introduce me to my partner. But he's not gonna introduce me to my partner where I'm still building on myself. You know what I mean? Because I believe that he's gonna bring me somebody who, you know, we're gonna be equal. Like he's gonna be working on himself. He's going to the gym. I'm working on myself. I'm going to the gym. Like I'm getting more in tune with God. He's gonna be getting more in tune with God. He has a good relationship with his family. I'm gonna have a good relationship with my family. So when we meet, we can enjoy each other. But God not about to bring me my husband. Not right now. Not when stuff trying to get built. Okay. Like I said, y'all would never see my face on YouTube if I met my husband. At least not right now, you know. Okay, Doretha, because we gonna be too busy. Like it's just gonna take my it's gonna distract me from what I need to do, especially in the beginning stages. So right now it's not a curse that I'm single, and I want y'all to know that too. Timmy, we are talking about the creator. Oh, the baby boy coming. Wait, you already had the baby too, Rebecca? Girl, you was busy. You had a busy day yesterday. Patrick, I never said I was looking for the perfect man. God is gonna place the man in my life who is gonna be perfect for me. He's gonna be perfect for me, but I'm not looking for the perfect man. I'm not looking for anybody. I just sat here and said I got businesses to be built. I'm working on credit. I'm going shopping for a BMW. When I'm living my everyday life, he's gonna find me. I'm not looking for anybody. Have you not been listening? Y'all, I'm convinced y'all don't be listening. Patrick ain't listening. Right, and God don't want me to be concentrated on just myself, but God has a plan for me, and his plan for me is to get my credit. Like how I'm gonna be out here wanting a man, and like I said, I don't even have a car right now. Like I need to get my priorities in straight. So by me focusing on my purpose is me focusing on God. You know what I mean? Because God put us here for a purpose. He didn't just put us here to be stuck in la la land. He put us here for a purpose. Like what are we supposed to be doing in this world? Like what are we supposed to be doing to better the world? What are we supposed to be doing for ourselves? Like we're here on purpose. So with me focusing on my purpose, and with me like doing the things that I need to do, it is focusing on God. You need a business partner? No, I'm okay. You got a new car today? No, I was looking for cars, Bob. I was looking at BMWs today. You are you and just like with me going to school, you guys, like I put myself through esthetician school. Like that's things that he want me to be doing. Like I gotta stay educated. When you stay educated, you make more money. So that's another thing. You're a busy and independent strong woman. That's awesome. You do you now. Enjoy time with family and friends. Like yeah, life isn't about relationships. Like you know, this year is Thanksgiving, and then you know I've been spending time with my friends. I've been spending time with myself. Like it'll just happen when it happened, you guys. I'm perfectly okay with where I'm at right now because it's only a season. Okay, Doretha, shoot. You won't never find a significant other if you're looking for them. Exactly. Congratulations, Rebecca. Okay, Patrick, because I was like, why isn't Patrick listening to me? I'm like, I done set up here and preach to the choir. People starting to look out their blinds and stuff. Now I gotta lower my voice because I'm sitting up here passionate about what we talking about, and you ain't listening. I understand you don't have a car. Yes, is everything is materialistic, but I mean, we still are adults. What that was? Oh, we're still adults, Patrick. Like things gotta be in order. I know things are materialistic, but right now, while we're living on Earth, like we gotta have something. That's just like me saying I want to buy a house tomorrow and somebody be like, no, that's materialistic, but I need to have a roof over my head. We only here for a good time. We ain't here for a long time. Yes, I'll allow it. Go ahead and ask your question. Would you date a Dominican with dimples? I'm open to date whoever. Like I said, they have to be relatable. They have to be my friend. Like, things got to be in common. Where do I do my live in my house. Like right now I'm about to probably go in the house and eat and stuff. Then y'all always get me talking over an hour. I be like, all right, I'm only going to spend an hour with you guys. Now it's been over an hour. See, I love y'all. And like I said, I appreciate how we can all have conversations to like agree to disagree. And I definitely see everybody's different viewpoints, and I appreciate that about y'all, because y'all aren't rude. Like, we really over here having grown people talk. Why why all of you talk like this? Have you tried recording yourself and listen? Really and truly, I love your independence, and you want to go play. Yeah, like, and that's how I feel. And like, I'm really passionate or whatever, like, about life. Like, I've gotten a chance to live in Ireland. Like, I've gotten a chance to travel or whatever. And like I said, it's just some things that I need to work on, because when COVID happened, I lost my apartment, like I lost my car, like I lost myself in a sense. So I'm just trying to rebuild my life and rebuild my foundation, especially because I do want to have kids in the future. And what I look like having kids and I'm not all the way set up, because then I'm gonna be responsible for another life, and then now my life all jacked up, and I don't want to jack up the kids' life. Like, we've all, some of us, I can't say we all, but like I said, like, the struggle was real. Okay. And I just want to do it right. Hey, William. Oh yes, run for runs. I'm not buying a car this year, but with me, I'm trying to at least do some research or whatever. So I'm just going out and I'm looking, I'm seeing what prices looking like. But yes, you're right. It's not time to buy a car as of yet. So I am just kind of seeing what's out there, see what I like, see what I want in a car. But no, I don't plan to buy a car until sometime next year. Thank you, King. It's 23 hours in here. Right? We in it for 24 hours, okay? Empress one part. You answered that perfectly well. I only said that just to understand your sense of humor. Yes, I tell people, like, when I'm passionate, especially when I'm passionate about stuff, like, I'm so animated and I get so happy about things or whatever, like, but I'm never, like, disrespectful or anything. I'm never disrespectful. I just get so excited about life. Is that a B? It better not be no B. It better not be no B. Aaron said, I live in Texas. Aaron, what part of Texas? You're in Houston, right? But but yeah, you guys, I think I had a nice chit chat with you guys. I might come on later, I don't know, because I need y'all to help me with my wall. I finally got some double-sided tape and everything, but it's getting dark out here. I don't like that it's getting dark early, because if it was getting dark later in the night, then I would have stayed out here. Of course she's happy. You not, Patrick. I haven't answered that person at all. So they're trying to get a reaction out of me, and I refuse to give them one. Yep, I skipped the comments because your comments are rude, so you don't deserve a reaction out of me. So I'm going to continue to ignore you and talk to my true supporters, where we can have grown conversations respectfully. Yeah. Hi, Stinkies. You guys, Stinks want to say hi to the live. Jay, I didn't, I don't think I skipped your comment, Jay. If I did, I didn't see your comment, Jay. But the other persons, I've been seeing their comments, and they're not getting a reaction. That's called being a grown person, when you don't just lash out at everything you see. You are very beautiful, and if I was there, I would hug you just to make you stay. Oh, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. And my stinky stinks make me happy. He makes me happy. He's my best friend. So I wouldn't say that I'm unhappy, you guys. Like, life is so much worse. Life can be so much worse than what it is. Like, there's a lot of people who, you up with Jesus. I love Jesus. But yeah, I'm grateful. Like, that's one thing about having abundance. Like, you got to be happy with what you have now. Like, I may not have a car or whatever because my old car went up in smoke, but at the end of the day, like, I'm happy that I have a roof over my head. I'm happy and I'm grateful that I have my stinky stinks. Like, I'm happy and grateful that my mom is still here. She's still living. Like, I'm happy and grateful to be talking to you guys. Like, I'm happy and grateful to have two jobs or whatever. Like, I'm happy and grateful. So you got to show gratitude for what you have right now, you know? Because I drive past people all the time who can be sleeping under a bridge or whatever, and when I can try to give back, I will, for sure. I'm always giving out clothes. I always used to give out food when I had my car. Yes, I'll probably be back on here, if not tonight, tomorrow, because I get off of work early or whatever. But yeah, you guys, it's definitely been real. I'm about to go in to eat dinner. But I enjoyed talking to you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday night. And hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye, you guys. Have a happy Friday. Turn up, and make sure you get your rest. And have a great night.